Welcome back to the Brand Personalization Video Marketing course. Today is September 19th, 2011. And today we're going to cover different types of videos that you can use and how they can best fit into your strategies. But before we get into the course, let's head over to the channel real quick just so I can give you a few quick updates. Okay, our channel views are finally updating again, so they're no longer stuck at the 1900. So we have 2,359, and we have a total of 26,700 total upload views. As far as the 30-day 50K challenge, we are now past the hump. We are already over the halfway mark, and we still have well over a week to get that done. So we've added well over 20,000 views in less than a week. So I don't care who you ask, that's pretty awesome. We've also hit another, which is the 1,000 subscribers. So that's been added into the milestones. And we have 2,247 friends. Now I went ahead and updated the course milestones, and I went ahead and put the subscribers on the 20th just because it's getting very late in the evening, and with different updates and things like this, I figured that would be a little bit safer to go ahead and put it on the 20th instead of racking up everything on the 19th. And I've also updated the check for the friend ladder. The channel comments are being a little bit more active. We're well over 100 channel comments now, so I love that engagement, and I love people recognizing what we're doing and saying thank you, and also asking a few questions along the way. And the last thing I wanted to show was with the videos. As you can see, we're running into the same issue as several days ago where the views aren't updating. So if you look at day 16 and day 18, those are almost at 200 views apiece, while day 17 is still under 50. So hopefully they'll start updating soon. And the fact that we're already at 26,000 plus total channel views, maybe that's going to give us a little bit more of an edge whenever the rest of the views actually start counting. And one thing I wanted to show you real quick. Just scrolling down real quick, I just wanted to give you an idea of what kind of views and what kind of comments and the likes and things like that we're getting on each of the videos so far. So we've been getting a lot of engagement, which is awesome. And some of them we have almost like a 1/5 to 1/4 ratio, with people either liking or responding, sending video comments, things like that. And for the introduction video, we've almost hit 5,000 total upload views. So definitely proud of that. Can't wait to see it over the 10,000 mark. But that's a good example when I was talking about a quarter of the people, showing some type of action. With 4,300 views, we already have well over 1,000 likes and 662 comments. So, that kind of engagement is what you want to strive for whenever you're putting your videos out there. And it doesn't matter if it's on YouTube or whatever network. You want to make sure that you're actually connecting with the people that you're actually putting the content out for. So for the rest of the video, there's really no point in show and tell, because with the different video types, basically you need to think of what your overall strategy is. So, everyone has seen, the movie trailer, really don't know how to explain them, but basically there's no content. It's just a few words in a slideshow, maybe some animations or annotations in between photos, and usually those are done with a service called Animoto, and there's a few other free and paid services. And tomorrow I'm going to go ahead and cover Animoto, just so if you're not comfortable speaking with your audience, or you don't have a good camera or whatever, you're still able to provide professional video, especially if you're doing this for a client, or you just want something quick and simple that you can throw up to have a video. But whenever you're using this type of video, make sure that you actually put some time and consideration in it. Don't just throw in some words just so you have a video. If you're not able to actually shoot a video and connect with people, try to put enough information in there that it's actually going to provide value, instead of just here's a video, buy my stuff. And then the next type of video would be the lower quality that you see a lot, especially on YouTube, where someone will take, say, an iPhone or just a shoddy little camera. And I'm not calling iPhone shoddy, but compared to a professional camera, it's definitely not to scale. But you'll see a lot of people on the spot just pull out their camera and shoot a quick video. These type of videos are good for basically like behind the scenes, or something live, or on the run. If you're at an event, or on the road somewhere, and you pull out your phone or whatever camera and just shoot a quick video as an update, or hey guys, this is what I'm doing, or this is where we're at, come join us, stuff like that, then those type of videos work well. But if you are planning on a video marketing campaign, even if you include those types of videos in your strategy, you definitely want to have some professional videos as well. Maybe add some graphics in there, have either a bumper, or either a quick animation, or some type of beginning video that fades into the main video, and then have something at the end. And I'll give you some examples of that towards the end of the course, when we have everything broke into 3 sections. You're going to have the beginning, then the content, then the end. And then the final type of video that I wanted to cover is the more professional video. And I'm not talking about shooting on $10,000 cameras or anything like that. I'm mainly talking about the videos that are actually edited, and they don't have to be professionally edited, but you can tell that some time has gone into them. In this day and age, anyone can throw up a quick video, but if people actually see that you took the time to make sure that the lighting was right or that your sound is right. People are going to take notice to that. And then if you edit in between shots or add some quick animations or something that's not too drastic and it's not going to pull away or be distracting, but at the same time giving a little bit extra, people are going to take notice. Because regardless if you are doing this for yourself or for a client, basically a customer is going to look at what you put out as a direct representation of what you can do for them. And regardless if you're doing the videos as a service or not, whatever you are providing is going to be a direct reflection. So whatever niche that you're in or whatever you're trying to accomplish with your videos, keep this in mind. Is this the image that I'm wanting to project? Am I going to be able to just shoot a quick iPhone video and get my message across and still be professional, or would it be best to have a bumper and then have fade ins and edits and wipes and all this other stuff? And if you're new to video marketing, then editing might seem a little bit scary at first, and it's really not that difficult, but it is a little bit time consuming and can have a learning curve. So if you're not familiar or comfortable doing this yourself, you might want to find someone else that can do this for you. Another option, if you are wanting to speak but you don't want to appear in front of the camera, you could just simply shoot like a PowerPoint presentation or something like that. So that way you can still provide some valuable information. You're still talking to your audience, but instead of them looking directly at you, they're looking at a PowerPoint or some type of presentation or animation. So that way you are providing a full video. It's not just jumping in front of a camera and all this other stuff. Instead you are being professional. You are putting yourself out there, and people are able to connect with you. Now, if you're just recording a PowerPoint presentation, that's not going to have the same impact as being face to face. If you are actually talking to a camera, that's transparent. People can look at you and get an idea of who you are, what you're about, and just by looking at you, people see if they're going to trust you or not. And if you're not physically going to meet with someone, you need to build up enough confidence as possible, so that way someone's going to feel comfortable dealing with you. That's why I prefer speaking directly to a camera, so that way I can relate and connect directly with who I'm trying to reach. And when you're first starting out with video, this can be very scary, because when you're looking at the camera, you don't know what to say, you're going to fumble over your words, and things aren't going to come out right. So what? You can either edit that out or keep practicing until you get it right. Not many people can just jump in front of a camera, get all their lines right, and then do everything in one take. And that's why it's usually recommended to keep your video short, just because not many people can do it in one take. Just like when I'm shooting these lessons, even though you see different transitions, and you'll go from me to the YouTube channel, stuff like that, still with this lesson I'm not doing any edits whatsoever. Everything I do is live and on the fly. And if you're doing a 2 or 3 minute video, that's usually not a problem for most people. But if you get into the 5, 10, 15 minute range, then that's when it gets a little bit more daunting, because especially if you're not looking at a teleprompter and you're just coming up with everything on the spot, it's kind of hard to keep everything fluid without and so whenever you start to stutter a lot, then that's when you want to either edit that out or have some type of transition, so that way you're cutting to the next segment when you're actually getting everything done. If you want to try to edit your own, you might want to try a program like Camtasia or something like that, so that way you can get comfortable with the speaking part, and then for the time being, just go ahead and record some PowerPoints or some type of presentation. And then as you get more comfortable speaking, then you can start doing everything live in front of a camera. So basically you just need to think of what's the overall goal that I'm trying to accomplish, and what would be the easiest and the best means to get that through with my own ability. Some people want to have a large production. Some people want to keep everything simple. Some people are comfortable in front of a camera, some people aren't. So take this into consideration when you're working out your strategy. And in the beginning, if you don't want to speak and you have no idea what to say or how to say it, or getting your lighting right and everything else, then I would say it would probably be best to start out with a service like Animoto, just so you can start getting some videos out there. And then that way you actually have something to put out and promote and still have some content. And then as your needs expand, then so can your abilities, and then you can get into other areas. So I'm going to start this out just like you have never done a video before and you're getting into video marketing. You have absolutely no idea what to do. You just know that you need to do something. So tomorrow we're going to cover Animoto, just to show you how quick and easy it is to do a video. And then we'll naturally progress into getting some quality videos out, and also give you a few things that you need to take into consideration, like having a good microphone, or getting your lighting right, getting some video edits, things like that. There's a lot of things that go into video production that most people don't take into consideration, and I think that's one of the main reasons why people get a little scared when they think of doing video, just because when they hear about lighting and everything else, it gets a little daunting. So if you're not sure where to start, then the main thing that I would say is forget about video for now. Work on your sound, because it doesn't matter how bad your video is. If your sound is bad, people are going to be turned off and turn you off. So you can practice run with microphones, practice your speaking, and as you're able to upgrade your microphones, that way you're providing some clear sound, and then from there you can work on the visuals. So this is going to conclude today. Basically tomorrow we're going to cover Animoto, and then we'll get into some of the more fun stuff later on. So till tomorrow, this is Dustin with Brand Personalization. Take care.